I am Kylie. Welcome back to my channel. And today, since it is the second to last week in September, I have decided to do a video about writing goals. So as many of you know, Preptober is definitely around the corner. Prepping for NaNoWriMo, getting all that stuff together, which I'm super excited about because even though I've done NaNoWriMo the last 2 years and Camp NaNoWriMo the last 2 years, this year will be my first Preptober month that I will be prepping and getting ready for NaNoWriMo. Another thing that I am also doing is, you can see behind me, I use the Kanban board method, even though it's just paper, it's my Kanban board that I got from watching fellow YouTuber Sarah Cannon on her Heart Breathing's channel, and has really helped my productivity over this past year. I've written and gotten so much more words in, so much more books written than I have ever had in the past, and it's because instead of planning on a whim or planning with however the wind takes me, I have actually been planning according to a 90-day period, which is 3 months at a time. And that has literally saved me this year and got me right back on track. So I'm super thankful for that. And yeah, so this board behind me has been a lifesaver. And since we're going to be talking about goals today, I plan, obviously, in 90-day sequences. So I'm going to kind of talk a little bit about the possibilities of what I'm going to be doing for the next 3 months out of the year. Also, what project I'm going to be working on for NaNoWriMo this year, which I'm super excited about. I have a writer's retreat / book conference and a trip home to visit family for holidays in November. So may not be able to vlog every day, but we're gonna try because that just seems like so much fun to me and would really keep me accountable to you guys and also to myself. So to bring you guys up to speed on this turning of the tide, this new quarter, this fresh, fun Preptober moment that is upon us, I have been writing in my last book of my Legend series, and I am down to 23,000 some odd words, which I'm really excited about. I'm hoping to get to 30,000 by the end of this weekend, which means I am more than halfway there, which will be great. And then hopefully next week I will be able to write a crazy amount and get to 45,000 because I want 50,000 on this book. But what I always do when I write is I write a little bit under. That way I can go back in the edits and add in more detail, more vivid description, better dialogue, etc., etc. So I am really confident that this is going to be done by the last week of September, if not right on that October 1st line, which is fine with me. Which will just leave me with all of the post-book things that I have to do to it. The editing, the beta readers, the fixing it up myself. I will listen to it on this program that translates the text to speech. That way I can hear any inconsistencies, anything that's written improperly, sentence structure, grammatically incorrect, little things like that. And then I will send it to the betas. Then I will get their input back. And this is after I've done all my self-edits, and then I will then send it to my editor for her 2 rounds of magic, and then I will do a final proof and after each round of her, and then it's done. So with that being said, and I say with that being said a lot, it's kind of like my caveat. This will probably still be on my list for going forward into October. Because these are literally all of the little postmortem things I have to do to my book. These are literally the last 2 portions of word counts that I have to get in. And then these are audiobooks. So I have 4 sections, 3 for writing work, things of that nature. This is for my audiobooks. I only have 1 more book we're working on for this month, and then we're moving on to the next month. So all of those books that you see listed above here, these are all audiobooks that have to be done in October and November. So I have actually 4 more that I have to add up here, which is insane, but so thankful and grateful that, you know, that's the full-time gig besides being a voice actress. So thankful that I'm able to do this from home, and that way I have more time to write and have fun that way. If my nose is red, it's allergies. I don't know what's up. I used to be a spring allergy kid, and moving to Texas, it's like, nah, you're now a September, your favorite time of year, fall, allergy sufferer. Thank you, ragweed. Anywho, I digress. So that is how I will be planning my next round, probably next week. I haven't really thought about, I know what I want to work on, but I haven't really thought about in what order. So there's a project that I already have 20,000 words on that I really would like to write for NaNoWriMo. However, I would also like to jump right back into it and get it finished for, you know, October. But then my brain is like, well, do I want to have some creative downtime? I've literally written these last 2 books of my series back to back pretty fast, and I might give myself some time to actually prep for NaNoWriMo in Preptober, work on another book that I have in the background, another series for fun. So that might go up there. And then of course, the lists will go up, and I'll make a video on me doing that, on what I will actually be working on, because even though, left to right, even though these big puppies, like this line here, will be still here in the first slot, by the middle of October, the majority of them will be gone except for the releases. So then really I can have within these 3 slots 4 things. What I'm going to be working on in the background, which is of course a new fantasy series, which I am so excited about. I have a new YouTube project that I am so stoked about starting. I'm not going to mention it yet because I have some logistics to work out with how it's going to work, because I was really excited about it. It's challenging myself to write a book in a completely and totally different way, but I'm a writer and a nerd, so I am mixing my two of my favorite things together, and I will be so excited to see how it goes down. And I will announce whenever that new series will be up. It's in the planning stages right now, but it's exciting. So I'll have that to work on. I will have Preptober to work on / fun projects in the background. And then I will also have my book, which will be probably my Claymore project number 2, book 2, and, you know, Project Claymore, book 2 will be worked on, because 20,000 words are already in it. It's going to be between 70 to 80,000 words, so I can hit 50,000 in NaNoWriMo, hope pretty easily. I am going to a writer's retreat / book conference that I am a part of in the beginning of November here in Plano, and then I will also be leaving for Thanksgiving to go home and visit my family for Thanksgiving. So we will see how I do writing wise, because when I'm home with family, I only get to see them a few times a year. So I really like my family time, but I do get some great writing time in, and it really inspires me where I grew up. It's a very country, very small, very quaint, cool place to grow up. And while it's super cold in the wintertime, it's still nice to go home. So that leaves December. And I think December will definitely be a planning of, moving forward and looking at 2020 and really seeing what I want to release, wrap up, that sort of thing. So my goals for the rest of September are to finish up Chasing Camelot, which I am so excited about. And guys, my friends are the best. Like, I went over to their place for D&D the other night, and lo and behold, there is a monitor sitting in their living room. And the guy casually goes, "Hey, Kylie, do you want a monitor? You'll need a hookup for it, but it works really well." And I was like, yes, I would love a monitor. And guess what, guys? I now own a monitor. And it's been incredible. It's been amazing. And I can actually look at my notes on one side, have my music playing on the other, and write on the big monitor so I don't have to crank my head down to look at the laptop. I could just look straight ahead at the screen. And it has been a lifesaver. Really, really a lifesaver. This is kind of like an update writing end of the month wrap up, I guess, vlog. So next week, I will definitely have my goals more firmly pinned down. I really, really have to do that because I'm a planner. I can't just, and I've really this last month, since I have kind of known what I needed to do with book 6 and book 7 for my writing, in the course that I was taking with Sarah Cannon and the audiobooks, I kind of had an idea. So I wasn't really planning my days, and I'm really trying to get back into planning my days and planning according to tasks. This is from, again, Sarah Cannon. She has on Etsy, I'll link it. She has these little sheets that you can get, and they're really, really cool. They help me a lot. They're really, her planner is what I use in my Happy Planner. I get them printed out at Staples, and I go for it because it just works for me. I also keep the regular Happy Planner, stuff in my planner because I do like to have that separated just for me to know where I am. But everything else is pretty much Heart Breathings and Sarah Cannon because she's tailored it to authors. The planner for authors, for writers, for bloggers, that sort of thing. And I really, really like that a lot. So yeah, goals will be a-coming. And I do know that broadly goals are obviously going to be chill in October, get the rest of these done for the beginning of October to have my final release of the year in November. And yeah, Preptober, hopefully finish Claimer Project 2 for NaNoWriMo. Aim for that 50,000 words, which would be really, really great. And in December, kind of regroup and see what else I want to work on. There's a lot more that I can't talk about right now because of what I'm working on, and I don't really know what is going to happen with the releases or if they're going to be released indie or whatnot. I am submitting to Pitch Wars, which is something that I've never done before, but I've wanted to do for a while. So I am submitting to 4 different mentors for Pitch Wars with Claimer Project 1, and we will see. I'm not exactly sure what that's going to look like. I'm not expecting too much from it because I feel that my fantasy that I write would definitely be a stronger candidate for YA or middle grade than the adult category. So we'll see. It never hurts to try. So yeah, that is kind of the rough run-up of my goals for the beginning of the next quarter, the final quarter of the year. Down below, let me know your goals. What are you wanting to do before the end of the year? What are you struggling with before the end of the year? Do you gas out in December like I do? I kind of gas out creatively in December. I don't know if that's because of the NaNoWriMo hangover or what, but I usually do gas out in December, and I kind of like to take that time and just refocus for the next year, get kind of a vision for what I want for the next year, and go from there. So tell me down below. And if you like this kind of content, please click the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And yeah, you can follow me down below. I'll have all of my social media links listed. And I'm gonna go write, which means vlog video. I know I keep saying 10,000 word goal, 10,000K day is coming. It is actually coming next week. I am going to sit down probably Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, and I will be doing a 10K day. I have a lot going on this weekend, and I had a lot going on this week in regards to audiobooks and studio time. So, and then my cat is going in for teeth work on Monday, my black cat Haru. So it's on our anniversary, my husband and I's anniversary. So this weekend we're doing like our anniversary early so we can take care of him after he gets home from the vet. So he's all pampered and loved on and stuff like that. So yeah, I will upload a vlog video probably Saturday. One love, you guys, and I will see you in the next one.